Association of Women Business Owners Visionary Award. Once again, we are here to celebrate the extraordinary visions of women who have been leaders in their businesses, in their industries, and in their communities. These 4 women that we honor today have met all of the criteria that I just mentioned and more. As you listen to their stories this morning, you are going to hear stories of women who have consistently found ways to achieve success and growth for their businesses through many changes in the economy, in their industries, and in their personal lives. They also have inspired us with their commitment to the well-being of their employees and their dedication to the betterment of their communities. Marcia, Mary, Teresa, and Martha, you are an inspiration to us all, and we salute you. Today, as we learn more about our honorees, I'm reminded that there is no shortage of vision here in this room or across our country. It is an act of faith in today's economic climate to start a new business or take the helm of an existing one. But each day, 400 women across America take that leap of faith and begin a brand new business. Others are stepping forward in established businesses to take responsibility for the future economic success of the business and the employees who depend on them. In the midst of an economic recession, this is not a responsibility to be taken lightly. There are 45,000 women-owned businesses right here in Central Ohio. Each of our businesses, no matter the size or the form, represents a vision for our own financial security, for control of our careers and our destinies, and for the good we can do for our families, our employees, and our communities. We have reached a watershed moment in history. Women in 2005 were responsible for 1/3 of all entrepreneurial activity. Today, women in the United States are starting businesses at twice the rate of men and show no signs of slowing down. Between 1997 and 2007, women-owned firms had a compound annual growth rate of 20% compared to 7% growth for firms as a whole. The implications for our economy are significant. Economists expect 80% or more of net job growth in the recovery to come from small business established less than 5 years ago. Many of these firms are led by women, and economists, politicians, and the world are finally beginning to take notice of this important demographic shift. Across America, there are 10 million women-owned firms employing more than 13 million people and generating $1.9 trillion in sales. Starting a business right now is no longer just a matter of individual dreams. It is an act of patriotism. For many of us, whether we are first-time business owners, serial entrepreneurs, or established business leaders, NAWBO has been a critical component in our success. NAWBO is a place where we can learn from each other's successes, draw on each other's strengths, and find answers to our questions. For all the rewards that come with being a business owner, it can also be a lonely place to be, especially for women business owners. For our members, NAWBO has become that trusted group of peers and colleagues that we lost when we stepped out of corporate America to forge our own paths or answered a call to lead the companies we had worked in. As one of our members here at NAWBO Columbus says, "I am in business for myself, but I am not in business alone." At NAWBO, we as an organization also have a vision to clear the path for business success for our members and ensure that they never lack the resources to fulfill their dreams. Because for all the progress that we have made and all the growth the economists are praising, we recognize that there are still many barriers to be broken. Here in Central Ohio, only 5,000 of the 45,000 women-owned businesses currently have employees. Nationally, only 15 Fortune 500 companies have female CEOs, and only 15% of senior executive and board members in these companies are women. And even though well over half of all new businesses started in 2008 were founded by women, these women received only 6.8% of venture capital that year. Many of our NAWBO members left the traditional corporate ladder and have chosen to create our own alternative paths through entrepreneurship. NAWBO values each woman who is taking charge of her own destiny and defining success on her own terms. My hope and vision for NAWBO Columbus that this will be an organization that gives women the tools and the confidence to create the businesses that they truly want without feeling limited by lack of capital, lack of expertise, or lack of support. For some of us, that will always mean being a solopreneur, with the freedom to balance our work and our families while providing for our own economic independence. That is not a small dream. NAWBO, however, is also a place to come for those who want to take the next step into becoming an employer, going after venture capital opportunities, and growing businesses to $1 million and beyond. Of those 10 million women-owned businesses in America, only 3% are at the $1 million plus level. But nationally, among NAWBO members, 26% have annual revenues exceeding $1 million, and in some cases, vastly exceeding. As women, our dreams for ourselves and our businesses will change over our lifetimes as our own visions evolve. But whatever our dreams are, NAWBO Columbus is a place where we can all come to find the inspiration, the resources, and the opportunities that will help us get there. NAWBO offers inspiration through the dynamic women business owners who come to events, you see a few in the room today, to connect with other women and get recharged by each other's success. One NAWBO Columbus member and past visionary honoree stood up at a meeting and shared with the members that after 25 years in business, her enthusiasm and passion were not as strong as they had been, but that her involvement in NAWBO reignited that fire and enabled her to take that renewed passion back into her business. NAWBO offers resources for solving the business issues you're facing now through our corporate partners and the connections that are made at our meetings. I guarantee you, which I'm not allowed to say by compliance for anything, that if you reach out at one of our meetings with a question or a business need, somebody there knows someone who will know how to help you. One member shared the story of sitting next to a banking corporate partner who overheard her talking about considering a business line of credit. She didn't want to apply because she didn't need the money just then. The banker gave her the very good advice to apply for a business line of credit before she came to the point where she really needed it, and then promptly walked her to the branch to get the application done. Sometimes we need a little help. She got her loan approved that week, and it gave her company the cash flow breathing room that it soon needed to continue to grow. Finally, the size of our dreams and the success of our businesses are limited only by what we decide we want to do. Perhaps a visionary most of all is one who comes to a brick wall and only sees the opportunity to climb. The women we honor today, and many others in this room, have put their energy into that climb. The 4 visionary finalists we present to you are an inspiration to all of us to hold on to our own visions, to keep the faith, and to keep on climbing. Thank you for joining us today in this celebration of success.